Surprised.
Brooke asked me if I'd stay and help her go through some of the stuff.
What's up?
Just checking in.
Hey, speaking of checking in, maybe I'll check in on His Majesty.
You want some coffee? You want...
No, thanks. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, I know. It really is.
Why don't you and me and Jamie go to the park? Maybe have lunch outside. How about that?
Well, I already did that.
Going to the park or had lunch?
Both.
Too late again, huh?
No, Tom, I just didn't know that you'd be able to take time off, and I had a lot of work piling up from the shelter, and Jack volunteered to help me with it so I could, get through it.
It's just... when you make plans, I wish you'd let me know.
There weren't any plans. Jack happened to be here. It was lunch. It was a nice day. We went to the park. We had some lunch. It was no big deal.
Well, look, it's almost time for Jamie's walk. Maybe we could at least do that together.
Listen, I have to get through this stuff. You want to take him? Take him yourself?
Here's Jamie.
Oh, he's a little sweetie.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he's sweet. Oh. How are you? Are you going to wake up for your walk? Yeah.
Well, he woke up a little bit, but then when he saw Uncle Jack there, he got quiet again. I guess he's learning to trust me, huh?
How you doing, Jamie?
He's doing pretty good. Hey, how about this diapering job? Look, no bulges anywhere, huh? Do I get a happy face or what?
Very nice.
Good, huh?
Come here, guy.
Sure. Here you go.
How about it?
Oh.
You want to go for a walk with your pops?
Listen, here, why don't you take this sweater just in case it gets cool, okay?
Oh, you tell your mom she worries too much. Maybe you'll be finished with your work when we get back.
Okay.
So you and Tom are having a disagreement about me again, huh?
Oh, Jack, come on, it's not your fault. It's Tom's problem.
I don't want things to be any more complicated for you, Brooke, than they already are, okay?
You're not making them any more complicated, all right? You're not.
I don't know. Maybe Erica's right.
Erica is almost never right.
Yeah, well, Tom is pretty clear about what he wants and doesn't want, and it's quite clear he doesn't want me hanging around here.
Jack, this is my house, and I decide who is welcome here and who is not, and you are.
Thank you. I just don't want it to be a problem between you and Tom, that's all.
I can handle it.
Okay. If it ever gets to a point where you don't think you can, will you please? Just tell me, okay? And I'll bow right out. What about Tom?
Tom and I will have to work this out, all right? Don't worry about it. I know that he has a temper.
Yeah, and a jealous streak about this. Why?
That is just part of him, all right? It's a small part, and you know that he's a wonderful person. And he's going to be a devoted father to Jamie.
Well, Tom is crazy about kids. I know that.
Well, he certainly loves Jamie.
Well, who could not love Jamie? I mean, I fell in love with the little knucklehead the first time I babysat for him. You could see I was out of my element. He took pity on me. You got to love him for that.
Oh. You've become such a professional, really, making those bottles.
Yeah.
Putting those diapers on.
Yeah, I'm a real pro.
Well, you are.
Hey, that's a pretty thing.
What?
With the necklace.
Oh, thank you. Ted gave this to me.
How come I haven't seen it before?
I guess I don't wear it that much. I was just thinking, there's the election of the shelter board, so we should probably set up a meeting for that. Right?
Yeah, well, you just let me know what dates are good for you.
Next Thursday afternoon. Is that good?
I think it's fine. I'll check with you.
All right, so you'll let me know?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the matter? Jack, what's the matter?
Nothing really. I was just thinking about Ted. Town hasn't really been the same without him, has it?
He used to be so great at making me laugh.
Yeah, I used to make us all that. Yeah. Now look what I've done.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's not okay.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm the one who should be sorry. It's just I miss talking to him, you know. I mean, he had a crazy way of putting things into perspective. I'd be tearing my hair out about something. He'd walk in and 5 minutes later I was laughing my head off about the same thing.
No, I know what you mean. I could be having the worst day, and he'd come by with some outlandish story, and in 5 minutes I'd be rolling on the floor. I miss him so much. Especially now.
Especially now. Because of Jamie, right?
Why would you say that?
You know why, Brooke? I still think Tad is Jamie's father. I've suspected it for some time.
You know, you're so maddening. I don't know, where do your suspicions come from?
Right.
I don't know.
Just about everywhere. First of all, the child's name, James, right? Daddy's J. Martin. That was Tad's middle name. Don't make me lay each piece of evidence out like I'm being a lawyer here.
There's no evidence, okay?
Well, Jamie sure looks a lot like Tad, doesn't he? Look, maybe I'm the only one who's noticed that. And if you don't want to admit it, that's fine. It just makes me so sad for you and Tad, for everybody involved in this thing.
You would have loved him so much,
Yes,
wouldn't
you
you?
would have. Come here.
Oh, you don't know how many times I wished that he could see him just once. You know, I wanted a child for a very long time. You know, even before Laura died. And the doctors had said that I wasn't able to have any more children. And then I found out that I was pregnant right after Tad's accident. And, you know, it was like in the middle of all this loss and all of this sadness.
Yeah, life likes to play some pretty strange tricks, doesn't it?
You know what he said to me once? He wanted to make my dearest wish come true.
Well, he did that, didn't he? Hey, it's okay. Everything's be okay.
Oh, I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know. It's been hard living with it, you know.
I know. Look, why did you keep it a secret?
Because I didn't want to, well, I told myself I didn't want to hurt Dixie.
Well, of course you wouldn't want to hurt her.
I mean, she wanted children with Tad, and it would have been cruel to tell her. The truth is, it was selfish. I just didn't want to share this child. I didn't want to share it with Dixie or Joe or Ruth.
Or Opal.
Or Opal. You think that's terrible?
No. I don't think you could be terrible, Brooke. And I give you my word, I'm not going to tell a soul about this, all right?
Okay. Thank you.
You just tell me something?
What?
Please. We know Tom is not Jamie's father. And we know you don't love Tom. So just please tell me why you were marrying the guy.
You promised.
This thing alone. It doesn't make any sense.
Well,
Brooke.
maybe it doesn't make any sense to you. It makes sense to me. Look, Jack, you're a friend, all right? You're a wonderful friend, except on this. I just want you to drop this subject.
I can't.
Why does it bother you so much? You know that Tom is a wonderful person. He's going to be a wonderful, devoted father to Jamie.
Tom is a great guy. That's not it.
Oh, I certainly could do worse, and I have, as we both know.
Look, I just don't like to... I don't like to think of you marrying somebody that you don't love, Brooke. And yes, Tom is a great guy. He is a great guy. Now, don't you think he deserves a wife who loves him all the way?
Jack, look, we're not kids anymore. And we know what it takes to make a marriage. And we think that we can give this a chance. Now, I don't know why. Why can't you accept it? Why? I don't know why.
I just can't.
Well, what is your problem?
I'm the problem, Brooke. It's me.
Meaning what? What was that for?
Well, I was hoping that would be kind of self-explanatory.
Well, why did you kiss me?
Well, you know, in all this excitement, I've kind of forgotten. Maybe we should do it again and jog my memory.
Jack,
Okay, why? Because I don't want you to marry Tom. That's not quite all of it. I don't want you to marry anyone, Brooke. I don't want to be just your buddy. I want to be more than that to you. A lot more.
listen, pardon me for mentioning this, but isn't this a little...
What, a little sudden? A little impulsive? Well, it kind of crept up on me. I really thought I was just coming here to see Jamie, but he wasn't really the culprit. He just kind of paved the way for the real culprit. You. Mom's the one who stole my heart. Come on, don't laugh at me, okay?
Oh, Jack. I'm not laughing. I know it's not funny. You're serious.
Yeah. Brooke, when is the last time you kissed somebody the way you just kissed me?
Well, you sort of took me by surprise.
I see.
I mean, I'm not made of ice.
No, I mean...
Jack, come on. You know, we're friends. We're good friends. And I think there's always some sort of element of sexual attraction in a male-female friendship. I think eventually it has to be looked at and talked about. I think it's always best to look and talk about it before you act.
Well, it's a little too late for that, though, isn't it?
I don't know what to say.
Well, I'll tell you what I'd like you to say. I'd like you to say that you would like to explore this element of this male-female relationship with me.
I don't know if I'm flattered or if I'm annoyed.
You're flattered.
I'm marrying Tom.
And you're curious. Brooke, you're as curious as I am to see where this might lead.
Yes, I'm curious, all right? But I think there are some mysteries that are best left unsolved. I am not free.
Yes, you are free, Brooke. You are as free as I am. And you're too smart to hook yourself up to somebody who you don't love for the rest of your life.
Jack, there's all kinds of love in the world, and Tom and I love each other. And he is my son's legal father.
But Tad is your son's real father, and paternity agreements can be rescinded, Brooke.
I made a promise to Tom.
Hey, don't do this.
Pretty soon this kid's gonna be playing catch with a mouse.
Speechless, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna choose to take that as a good sign.
Look, Jack, you know, I think with the accident and the baby, I've been very busy. I haven't had a lot of time to think. And I really had no idea. And yes, I'm flattered. I'm very flattered. But I'm committed to Tom, and I wish that you could understand that our relationship is very complicated.
Well, I tell you what I understand. I understand that you were married to Tom before and it didn't work. That
It's not that simple.
I'm just asking you to give me a chance. That's all.
Jack, it's not that simple, all right? For one thing, we had Laura. We were parents together. And it took a lot of difficult years, but after a certain point, we were able to cooperate, and I know that he misses her as much as I do.
I'm sure he does, but you cannot recreate your whole family.
I'm not trying to do that. Nothing could recreate my daughter. Nothing could recreate Laura. What Tom and I want for Jamie is a new family. And that's something that all three of us need.
Would you just postpone the wedding for 3 months?
Jack, I can't, all right? I can't do that to Tom. And if I've said anything or if I've done anything to give you the wrong impression, I'm very sorry.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to make myself scarce. Listen, give Jamie my love, and you take care of yourself, okay?